Hi everyone, welcome to Rock Bottom with Rhoda and Dan. I'm Dan.
And I'm Rhoda.
So much. First of all, by the time you see this, the elections will be over in Michigan and 4 or 5 other states, but
right.
We'll get into that later on.
Yeah.
So much going on. We're going to talk a little bit today about Max Miller,
Yes.
the Iran war, and about the reflecting pool, better known as a cesspool.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a pretty good descriptor of it.
So, first of all, let's talk about Max Miller. For those that don't understand Max Miller, why don't you lighten us?
Okay, well, he is a representative from Ohio, U.S. representative from Ohio. He is, his ex-wife, who is Emily Moreno, and a daughter of a U.S. Senator Bernie Moreno, alleged in court filings, and this is she said this in front of a court, so we don't know if it's true or not. We just know that
these are just allegations.
It was enough for her to go to court. She testified that he held a gun to her head. He threw hot water on her, and he was involved in an incident, and we don't know what this incident is, but the incident resulted in a fractured collarbone for the 2-year-old daughter.
2 years old. Okay.
2 years. And then recently she filed for a restraining order, blocking him from contacting her attorney because apparently he made verbal and physical altercations during custody exchanges. So, this came out a week or two ago.
Yeah.
And, also, besides the ex-wife, Stephanie Grissom, she was a press secretary for Donald Trump in his first term.
Yeah, was it Donald Trump or was it Melania?
Oh, right. Yes, you're right. It was Melania.
Yeah,
yes,
I think.
I'm sorry. Yes.
They
say she was a former
West
House press secretary. So I guess it could have been both.
Yeah. It's got a great book, by the way. It's got a wonderful book.
Oh, good. Okay.
Read it.
I've never read that.
Yeah.
But she dated him in 2019 to 2020. And she said that he was physical abusive to her, too. So it's not just one person saying. Now, when this first came out, her father is a U.S. Senator. And he didn't...
The ex-wife.
The ex-wife. Yes, Emily's ex-wife.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Emily, the ex-wife's father,
right.
Bernie Moreno, didn't say anything. Nothing came out. I don't know if anybody asked him about it or anything, but silence. And finally, Max went on TV yesterday. He released a statement, a video statement saying that everything was a lie, none of it was true. Don't believe everything you hear. And finally, Emily's father, Bernie, said, hey, wait a second. No.
No, he needs to go.
Yeah, he says he asked him, he publicly asked him to step down, Max Miller. He said that he fails the basic standards of character. He needs psychological help. He's a danger to his daughter and his granddaughter. So...
Now, please bear in mind, though, last week when somebody asked the father if Max should step down, he said,
family
I don't know.
I don't know. Yes,
I
right.
don't
He said,
know.
I don't know. Michael Johnson, the Speaker of the House, said it's a family affair. And,
right.
So he didn't want to get involved either.
But the father, but they asked the father.
Yeah, then they asked him, and he said he just did.
He didn't know.
He didn't know, right.
Yeah, should he step down? I don't know.
Yeah, apparently. Well, the thing is, they only have like a 1 or 2 majority in the House. Anybody they lose could be a problem. So.
It's all about politics.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about politics until somebody gets hurt.
The thing is, Democrats jump on other Democrats like from the get-go.
Absolutely,
saying,
they do.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they do.
Republicans say, well, let's see improve it, which Yeah, sometimes that's hard to do, to prove some of these things, and sometimes you just have to take the woman's word for it, especially when there's two of them out there. I don't know.
But at this point, he's not stepping down.
Yeah. He's saying that no law enforcement agency or court has pressed charges against him. He refused to do it, and he's going, as of today, as of right now, he hasn't backed down. So there you have it. Yeah. Oh, but he has been endorsed by Donald Trump. It was before all this came out, but still. And
now, is he up for re-election?
Yeah, all the Congresses.
All of them
Yeah.
All of the houses, right?
Right. Yeah.
So
it'll be interesting to see how many people will stick with him.
No, I'm curious. I'm curious.
Because the primaries are coming up, and he has had. Well, I'm sorry. I think he's automatically running against the Democrat. I don't know if it's automatic or Ohio already had their primary, but he is the person that is running for the office against the Democrat.
So that Ohio must have had their primary.
Either they had the primary or nobody ran against him in the primary. I don't know, but he is running against the challenger. Well, we'll see what happens
in November. If it goes that far.
Yeah. It might be a chance of Democrats picking up that seat. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see who. I just thought who's the party of family values?
Hell yes. Yeah. I don't know. I just find it very peculiar when the father is asked last week, should Max step down?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Apparently, you can be abusive to your wife and still be a great congressman.
Maybe the question actually was, should he step down? Or should you just go over to his house and beat the living hell out of him? To which he said, I don't know yet. Yeah, that is kind of strange, because that's what MAGA's all about, right? If you bother thing, you mess with our woman, we're going to go and tear you apart. Yeah. No, I don't know.
But the other hand, if if they mess with their woman, they're allowed to, because they're macho men. Yeah. Can't help themselves.
Yeah. Now, bear in mind, these are all allegations. All right. He says it never happened, and she's just saying this because he divorced her.
Yeah, and she's nuts, and
absolutely, so it'll be interesting to see where this goes.
It will be. Yeah.
But
that's where that. Right now.
Iran, the saga continues. This is what, month 5?
6, I think. I think it might be 6. I'm not sure, but it's been going for quite the while. President Trump announced over the weekend that he called off a planned wave of major military strikes because Iran. He was asked to hold off by Iran, as well as Saudi Arabia and the UAE, and Qatar. However, the Iranian foreign minister said, "Hey, we didn't have any talks with the USA." I have no idea what he's talking about. And of course, Trump said that they were being duplicitous for denying the discussions in public, and apparently, though, it has been cut off. Oman is trying to get negotiations going so that they'll open the Strait of Hormuz. Some things have been blown up, but the Iranian president said that the previously signed memorandum of understanding would serve as a cornerstone for future foreign relations, which basically gave them the Strait of Hormuz. So I think he wants to keep that as part of the thing.
Part of the deal.
So,
but here's the thing. I mean, so part of that deal, part of the deal that they had is that he gets to keep the Strait of
right.
But it was nobody's. It wasn't.
It wasn't anybody's before. Yes. Yeah. That's.
I mean, how How could that be a deal? It's not.
It was public waters before the war,
That'd
and
be
now
like
it's
me
a
saying to
bargaining
you,
thing.
here's the deal.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the Big Mac Bridge.
Okay. Thanks.
right.
Oh, thanks. That's really nice of you. Yeah. Yeah.
And all the money that it generates.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Um,
aren't you going to take half? I mean, that was kind of the thing. You're going to give me it all? The whole thing?
no,
All right.
it's all yours.
All right.
Only
I don't want to take care of it. But anyway, that's another. We'll talk about it later.
Somebody.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand. This is part of that deal that, so Trump, the negotiating thing is that we're going to give you the Strait, and you can charge, and then you're going to cut me in.
Well, that was at one time, yes.
Right. Or whatever. It's not his.
No.
Anyways, I am at the point, and I've never said this, I would believe Iran over Trump.
Yeah, it's beginning to... for one thing, I don't know why he keeps telling the world about everything. It's like, we're doing this. Usually these things are done behind closed doors.
Oh yeah,
to everybody saves face. But this way, he's got to get out there first and say, "Oh, we're going to do this. It's all due to me. We're doing this." And then, of course, they're saying, whether he said it or not, whether it happened or not, they're saying, "Listen, you can't just take this over and make it all about you."
But there are people in this world that, if they know something, they've got to tell everybody.
Yes.
I know something, and I'm going to spread it because I am knowledgeable.
Yeah.
So
and I am the king of the world, and I know everything that's going on and everything that goes through me. So
I don't know. I don't know where we're at in this thing. I don't see an end. I will say this, that I think that Iran is at the point right now. We are September, October, 2.5, 3 months away from an election. I think Iran is going to say, you know what, we're going to screw with the old man.
Yeah.
Just to make him look horrible.
Yeah.
He, by the way, does not need Iran to look horrible. I'm just saying.
No.
He looks horrible as it is. So.
Well, and Iran is having problems with public demonstrations because, they're getting bombed.
Yeah.
And they're treating they've always treated their people
They've
badly.
always treated their people, yeah.
So it's not like they have to worry about elections.
Right.
It's not that they have any checks and balances. They're
I'm not saying that they're good people. By all
no,
means.
I'm not either.
I would never say that. But I'll tell you what. If I'm to the point right now, I don't believe a word that Donald Trump says.
No.
And
they come at things from a different perspective than he does. It's more of a religious perspective. It's more. It's just he wants to go at him like a businessman. I'll give you this, and then you'll give me this, and everything will be fine. And that's not. You got to let people who know what they're doing be part of this.
Sometimes in the world, it's not a business deal.
No, sometimes that doesn't make a difference. They want to run their country their way, and I'm not saying it's the right way. I personally could never live there, but
absolutely not.
And I do think there's a way to do it, but there's a way to do it diplomatically, because bombing them just sets everybody against us.
Some very smart human beings have recently said, bombing the hell out of a place has never won a war.
No.
And
we've done it for a lot of wars. You can't say that we, military-wise, we haven't lost, but we win these battles. We don't win the war, though.
I think this is just another case of Donald Trump being trying to play the big man and being important, and he's always sending out his whatever Truth Social crapola.
Well, and he believes the hype. I mean, people like Lindsay and Bibi and other people have told him that we can just go there. We'll take care of this. Nobody else has been able to do it, but you can do it. You can do it. And
well, which brings me into this next deal.
Yeah.
The cabinet
he knows
meetings.
how to do everything. Yes.
The cabinet meetings.
Yeah.
They just had another cabinet meeting at Camp David. Now, bear in mind, Trump hates Camp David. He's never been a fan of it. But anyways, what absolutely irks the hell out of me, what a narcissist. Man, I tell you. So everybody in the cabinet, now this particular time he just called on people, but how it has been in the past, they sit around this round table and everybody takes turns praising him to the point that it makes you want to puke. If I had to praise my boss and tell him or her how great they are just to keep my job, keep the job, because I am not lowering myself to that standard. Especially these people. I don't believe everybody in the cabinet has an IQ of a rock. All right, there's got to be some that's
right. Wait, well.
But don't they have to have some kind of integrity? At the end of the day, don't you have to have some kind of integrity? But no, they have to go around the room, praise him, tell him how great he is, kiss the ring, bow down to him, go and shine his shoes. Who the hell wants that to keep a job?
Yep. Yeah.
I don't understand that. If I live to be 1,000, I'll never understand why a person would do that.
The thing is, they're not poor people. They don't need the job. They don't need to be. Most of them are in the public eye and used to be respected. They aren't anymore. I just looked and they say that the whole cabinet, the core cabinet together, worth $7.5 billion with a B dollars, which makes it around $300 million per member. I'm sure Marco Rubio probably doesn't have that much money, but some of the other ones, Scott Bessent, some of these financial ones, they have a lot of money. Why are they doing this to themselves?
Why would you do that?
Unless they're making a lot of money because they're making the stock market go up and down. And that could be.
Maybe they're worth that kind of money because, and I'd be very curious to see what they were all worth before they were the cabinet. But I mean, really, isn't there something in this world? I mean, at the end of the day, all you have in this world is your integrity.
Yeah.
And my God, do you really have to stoop that low to kiss his butt, to tell him how smart he is, when these people know that we all know what he is. I mean,
I know.
I mean, could you do that to anybody?
Oh no,
absolutely not.
Yeah, I have more. My ego is so much that I couldn't lower it that low.
No,
I just couldn't. I like myself too much, and I couldn't see myself doing that.
I mean, you want to keep your job? Tell me how great I am. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
You know, what is that?
I know.
What is that?
I know.
And these people are stupid enough or gullible enough to do it.
Don't insult your boss. Don't tell him.
Well, no, you don't have to tell him.
But don't tell him how wonderful he is and what great ideas he has when you're trying to explain them to the press and coming up with nothing except it will get better. You'll see, it will get better.
Absolutely. The price of gas will go down when the war is over.
Yeah.
And our president is the smartest guy who's ever been in that office.
Yes, and the war will be over soon. You wait. Yes.
God, my teeth would fall out before I had to say that crap.
No kidding.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But you want to watch something? I'm sure it's on. I didn't look it up, but I'm sure it's on. I'm sure it's on YouTube. The latest cabinet meeting where they all go around the table, and talk about how great he is.
Yes.
And the last term was the same way. And the
last term was better because they actually had people that knew what they were doing and actually cared about the world.
But they still did the same thing.
Not as
much though.
They kept their mouths shut and they didn't say anything. It was more like, if I don't have anything good to say, I'll say nothing type thing.
But it's like, these people don't want to do this. I know they don't want to do this. They're handed a script when they walk in the door. All right, here's your script.
This is what you need to say.
You don't have to memorize it. You
ad-lib a little bit, but just make sure that it's very, very flattering.
Yeah. And you don't even have to be sincere if you don't want to, because people will still believe you.
And don't worry, he's sleeping anyway, so just don't wake him.
What a moron! What a moron! So the Iran war, and that's how we get caught up in our time.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, so the Iran war continues. We'll see if something ever transpires with that.
Right.
All right, now on to a subject that just really tickles me to death. The reflecting pool,
the never-ending saga.
Cesspool. So Trump, before the big 250 year anniversary of these United States of America, he had to go through and clean the reflecting pool because no one's ever done it before.
Yeah, which is a lie. They've done it. But
every year, I believe.
Not that often, but they have done it. They took the algae out, and then to make it reflect better, and to be more patriotic, they made it American flag blue. They painted the bottom of it American flag blue and put it back in. Now, you may or may not know this. As of July 10th, the pool sits drained and fenced. Because
still?
Well, as of
Okay.
It got even more algae, which they think probably is because you paint it blue down there and it gets dark, and dark things grow algae really good. They had to drain it. Trump said they had to drain it because of vandalism.
Yeah.
They thought somebody took a
box cutter.
Yeah.
A box cutter, all 250 feet.
I don't know if that much, but a lot of it.
I think that's what he said. 250.
That might be. That may be true.
Trump said during one of his gab fests.
Yeah.
250 feet. Somebody cut the bottom of it and just ruined it.
But he got a really good deal on it. He only paid $14 million to have them put the paint and drain it and get rid of the algae and that type of stuff.
It's a no bid too, by the way. It's a no bid.
Yep. It was a no bid because he knew the guy and knew he would do a good job, and he knew what he was doing. Anyway, they did all that stuff. They figured out that it was vandalism, that somebody had done this.
Absolutely. What else could it be?
So the Interior Secretary, Doug Burgum, alleged the liner was intentionally damaged by sharp knives, razor cuts during a June 9 incident. Sorry about that. Anyway, so they arrested David Hearn. He's a former Olympic canoe racer. Because he reached down and touched part of the peeling paint.
Part of the paint.
Yeah. And charging him with a felony for
man, they were going to lock him up for years.
Jean Pierre came on and did a press conference saying, we have the evidence, we're going to do this, we're going to make sure that he gets what he deserves. And they, of course, they had to drain the pool to to repair all the vandalism
Right.
that this guy had done,
Absolutely.
and this guy and like 3 other people. They weren't felons, but they contribute to it too.
Oh, sure.
But their attorney said, and they had brought in infrastructure experts that said, this is just, these prosecutions are just hiding the shoddy repair work done by the
$14
no build.
million.
Yeah.
You know what? In
Yeah.
all fairness,
Yeah.
in all fairness, I don't know this pool guy from.
No, I don't think he knew.
But I don't think that wasn't his
Yeah,
job. I mean, that's not what he did for a living.
Right. Well, not this type of thing. Not a reflecting pool. That's not.
I mean, he didn't really know.
Yeah.
That's not his.
He probably figured that would really work. That would be the thing to do.
Possibly they could all done some investigating on how.
That's how this would have affected. Maybe that's what usually when they put that much money into doing these things, they usually have people. They go before some kind of board and they review it and say, okay, is this feasible? Will this work? Give me proof and that kind of thing.
How does algae grow?
Yeah. But when you have somebody that knows everything like Trump and he can just tell them, you go ahead, you got my okay, and I'll see that you get paid. You don't have to do that kind of thing. And obviously the guy thought he could do it and for the cheap price of $14 million. So
and I don't know what the base of that pool is made of. I don't know. I don't know if it's
I think
cement?
granite. Yeah.
But obviously many pools are painted.
Right. Yeah.
Figure out what they use.
Yep. Yeah. Like what's a good paint to use for that type of thing?
All you have to do is go to any community pool if you have a community pool and say, who does that? Who built that?
And do you have a liner? And if you do, what kind of liner do you use? We'll put that in, or well, for one thing, pools have filtration systems.
Yeah.
And this is a stagnant pool, so it's not going to have. It always had problems with algae, and it always had to be cleaned out.
Sure.
But after they did the refilling and did all the painting and the refilling, it took. There was a massive algae bloom.
I mean, right now.
Right now.
Within a week, if I remember right.
Yeah. Despite spending $1.7 million to Green Water Solutions for a new purification system. They still got that. Large sections of the $14.7 million coating by Atlantic Industrial Coatings began peeling and detaching from the concrete bottom. Now,
bingo.
During the fireworks on the 4th of July weekend, they had debris and fireworks stuff in the pool.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah. So they got, even though the Secretary Burgum said that the lack of new bids, he said, the original firms did such a fantastic job that they refused to get somebody in to come in and fix it.
Yeah.
So anyway. The lawsuit, the
charges.
The charges, yes. Just kind of quietly last Friday disappeared because they were told that everything that happened was due to the shoddy workmanship and what they did during all the, and there was just no vandalism.
No.
And they couldn't prove it was vandalism, and Jeanine Pirro said, listen, we're dropping the charges because we can't prove that he did anything wrong. Of course, Mr. Trump is not happy with that.
Yeah. So dipshit Dan is now he is having a major fit. As of this taping, on this day of this taping, he called her into the White House to have a meeting. He was so disgusted. Rumor has it, and at this point it's just rumor, but I'm sure it will happen, she's going to lose her job.
That's what the speculation is.
And I hope she does.
For her not backing down in front of the judge, because the judge just doesn't know. She was just, he made it sound, the judge made it sound like, oh, this is just a big deal. And she backed down because she was afraid of the judge. So,
right.
And she should have just stuck her ground, because obviously, it was the canoeist.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So Trump said over the weekend that she choked.
Yes. Yes.
But somebody went on to say, could have been yesterday, could have been today, could have been both days, who knows.
Yeah.
But here's the deal. You can spread vicious lies about somebody, about that they're a criminal and they're this, and we're gonna charge them for blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Well, you can do that all you want to until you get into a courtroom.
And then you can't lie to the judge.
You can't lie to a federal judge. You just cannot lie to a judge, period. But you are not going to lie to a federal judge. Trump doesn't understand that because he'll lie to anybody.
Right. Or he'll let his lawyers lie to them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it does.
But she's thinking, oh no, I'm not doing that.
No.
So she's now.
She's probably not going to be with us much longer.
Yeah, she's gonna get the wrath of him, and she'll be done.
Yeah.
Now, bear in mind, I hope she does get fired, because she was one of them that just crucified this dude.
Oh, right. Yeah, she went in front, did a press conference saying, we're going to get him. We're going to. We'll put him in jail for 5 years. It just fullest extent of the law. Nobody gets away with this type of stuff. And you don't go out and just you're supposed to consider them innocent until proven guilty.
Not in this
you can believe they're
administration.
guilty, but you've got to prove that they're guilty.
Not in this administration.
Yep. All you have to do is just say they're guilty. That's it.
And that's it. And here's the problem with that.
Yeah.
Here's the problem, because this has happened more than once, more than twice, many, many times. Trump has falsely accused people of doing things false.
Yep.
False information. But then his supporters go ape, well, you know what. And
well, he's been showing videos. You can see that they've got a knife or a box cutter in there, and you can't see it. You can't see it from the videos. And it's like that Rudy Giuliani with the two poor poll workers down in Georgia saying, she's handing him some microdot or whatever, and it was a mint. It's like anybody could see it.
It's a mint.
It's like,
but the problem is that he's the only one. Giuliani. Yeah. Please bear in mind, I'm happy if he's penniless today.
Oh yeah.
Living on the street, I'm happy. Okay? Yeah. Because he deserves to be. Because he made those ladies' lives a living hell.
Yeah.
All right? But he's not the only one. He's not the only one.
No.
And these people need to go after Trump. And this poor sucker that went through this reflecting pool thing, he needs to sue.
Yes.
And whether it's the administration,
can't let it go by. Yep.
Or Janine. I mean, if she's got to go back on and be a fake judge on TV, well, so be it, to make money. Yeah. So whatever.
Yeah. I have a feeling she's not hurting too bad. So,
no, probably not.
I think that's why he gets rich people, so they don't have to. They won't be poor when he fires them.
Yeah, probably. So at any rate, so that's our take on this whole thing. We've got some pictures. How about next show? We'll show some pictures of things that Trump has posted. These are real. These are real pictures that
he's been really busy this last weekend. So
what a piece of work! I mean, seriously, what a piece of work. They don't get much. I don't know. The man is just—he's nuts.
He is.
He's just nuts.
But he is our president, so. Yay us.
There you go. Get out and vote. All right.
Please.
Get out and vote.
Okay.
Do you have anything to add?
No. Just if you like us, please hit the like button. Continue to subscribe if you like us, and we'll see you again in a little bit.
All right. Sounds good. See you.
Bye.